Hi, I've been asked a couple of times to go through the new design themes and design dashboard and all the very exciting tools that we've launched in Flower Store in a Box. The new design dashboard is available in your dashboard. Just go to the side menu and click on Design Dashboard. This new dashboard has been designed with all of the design elements, widgets, tools, everything you need in one very, very easy to use place. So we started off a couple of weeks ago by launching our brand new themes and our page builders. So if we have a look at these themes, each theme has been beautifully designed specifically for florists. We have a number of designs of which you can choose from. So in this example, we're going to have a look at, say, opulent bloom. When we view the theme, we can view more information about the theme by clicking the images or scrolling down and having a look at each of the included pages within the theme. So every theme will have a home page, a about us page, a special structured data delivery information page, contact page, and a weddings or events page. So let's go ahead and let's install a theme and then see how we can edit and make the theme our own. So start off by clicking the Use the Theme green button. Then we go down and we have a look at what we want to do with the pages. So because I've already installed a theme before or I have a website, I'm choosing from the existing pages. If you didn't have a website or you didn't have one of the relevant pages, just click on the option to make new page and the dashboard will do the rest. Remember that you can always delete a page that you don't want later, so don't worry too much if it's creating pages, extra pages for you. Now, the next step, then review it. Yep, I'm linking these to existing pages. So then click on Install Theme and then wait till it loads and then review. So theme installed, 7 page layouts copied, and 7 existing pages linked. So then let's go have a look. Okay, so we have our beautiful theme that's been installed. It has our original banners that we've already defined in our banner library. All of the elements from this theme. We now need to customize the homepage so each of these elements goes to the right place. Or if you're wanting to remove an element, you can do that too. So when you're logged in, scroll to Edit Page Templates. So you have a visual preview of the page. And then in the right-hand side, you have the ability to be able to select and edit each one of these elements. So let's start with these 3 trust rows here. So if we click on the 3-column trust rows, we can edit any of the values of these. So it's got new location. Let's call it instead store location. Excuse my bad typing, store location. And then you can change the words. So edit the words here. You can choose an image from your image library that you've already uploaded. You can upload a new image, or you can choose an icon from our existing icon library here as well. So once you're happy with what you've changed with that element, save it, everything will reload. So the store location, edit the words. It's not live yet. When you're editing a page layout, you can edit, review it in the preview, and then either discard the change or publish the change. So let's go a little bit and also have a look at, say, the banners. So in this case, it is... So we'll edit these. So we've got beautiful flowers delivered, the description there. We can choose from the libraries. So if we have a look, if we go back, just close you. So the beautiful flowers delivered and discover premium bouquets. I can edit that here. So let's just say, welcome to Hello Flowers, your one-stop floral needs store. I'm just going to save those details. So there we go, that's been updated. And then for these, let's say that I want to update those. So I've got the flower shop, edit the link. I can change that to say hampers. And then I can choose a category and then hampers, and it automatically changes that for me. So then if we scroll down a little bit, say for example, I didn't want this collection, I would go to the featured collections, have a look, and then say, okay, I don't want that. I will delete it. So yes, I want to remove this page layout element as well. Or say, for example, I wanted to add something else to the page. So there's quite a bit, but say I wanted to add a general text box underneath here. So in between this designed with passion and these two image blocks for weddings and events. So I would go add design element. Let's have a look at all elements. And I'm going to go with a story block with colored background. So then everything reloads. It automatically goes to the bottom of the page, and then we just drag it up and we go to, let's go underneath there. And let's have a look. And so now we have the design with passion, and we have a new block ready for us to put in content for the text. And then we can change the eyebrow and say, Sydney Florist, main title, etc., etc. And then that just updates for us automatically. So you edit in the right-hand side, and then view it in the left-hand side. So all very, very easy to do. And then once you're finished and you're happy with that, the way that it looks, you can then click on publish. So publish this draft to the live page layout. And remember that you just edited the page, not the overall website. Now, something that we're really excited about, if we go back to the design dashboard, is our experimental AI design assistant. What this does, this allows us to tell the system how to change the overall look, style of the website template that you've chosen. So I've been playing with one previously, so let's just go discard the draft first. And so to make sure that this is our current website, I'm going to go, okay, I want to change where the logo is located from the right-hand side to the center. So move the logo in the top bar from the right hand side to the center. Now, this can take a little while. So while that's loading for me, remembering again that it's not live until we publish it, let's have a little look at the other elements of the design dashboard. And in particular, I wanted to look at the logo. So when you have your logo, you can do this in your main settings or here. We want to update the logo, and we then, okay, so this is what it looks like. It already has no background on it, so it's transparent, so that's great. If you needed to remove the background, you could remove the background with our AI tools, or you can change the size. So in this case, let's just save the website logo, let it go and save, let it go and publish to the website. So website logo is updated, that's great. Then that appears on your new theme and everywhere that your logo is located, including all of your emails. So let's go back to the AI design assistant and have a quick look. Okay, so let's go back to here. It's still updating. As I said, this can take a little bit of time. So we just have to be a little bit patient with this one. Now, when we're using the new AI design assistant, if you're wanting to make lots of changes, don't try and enter them all at once. This can be where things get messy. Instead, request it to make one change at a time, review it, and then go on to the next change. So the sorts of things that you can do here are you can move. Okay, so here we go. In this case, it hasn't done it perfectly. So we can see, I don't want that. So I'm going to go and I'm going to discard that draft because that's not quite the way that we're looking for. And it will take it back to the original version. It's also updated our Hello Flowers. You can do things like you can change the color scheme here. You could remove some of these icons. You could remove, say, for example, you didn't have Facebook. You could ask it to remove the Facebook logo from the navigation. It's not changing the page elements, but it's changing the main template, and the main template is generally the header and the footer. Something useful to also note here in all of the new themes, the payment icons that are shown are always based on the payment options that you have on your website, and that's something new as well. So if we go back to the design dashboard and we have a look at something else that we've recently added, which is a more advanced banner builder, you'll know that we have two different types of banner integration. One is the AI assistant, which can help you choose a basic banner and for Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, Christmas, Easter, and it will then ask you when you want it to be published, what you want to change the labels to. We also have the fallback banner, which is when there's no banner scheduled, and we've now allowed this to also have a banner carousel. So we have two images within this banner carousel currently, and I'm going to add another one in. So we just go, I've got a banner already. So we're going to go, okay, so banner upload. I'm going to link it to a product category, and I'm just going to do balloons for now, and then I'm going to go add banner image. It then goes through the process of uploading the image. It will resize it so that it's a web-ready image, and then it will go through and it will add it into the banner upload. So then if we go to, I just need to publish it once it's done, banner it was pre-published to the live, and then we go to the website and we can then see that the carousel, so the second image, and then it will have the third image. Now, something that you should be aware of is if you have your banner image that already with your theme that has a text overlay like this does with buttons, if you upload banners with text, it won't work. So what you would do in this case would be go to the homepage and then click on Edit Page Templates, and then delete the original banner. So that gets rid of the banner and the overlay. The images will remain still in the system, but then we'll upload a new banner. And then where are they? Let's have a look. So I'm just looking for banners with no full width banner. And I will just move so I can see it's down the bottom. And then I'm just going to move that up. Okay, I'm just going to move it up a little bit more. Oh no, it's all the way at the top. Then that's a nice full width banner that can go on the site now. Okay, and then if we look, we publish, you can either upload an additional banner or you can go here. Okay, so with the design dashboard, we've built a whole lot of different page layouts that you can choose from. With your theme that you've chosen, you can choose to have a look at the theme layouts specifically designed for that layout that fit together. But you also have a whole lot of other pages as well. So delivery information pages, and these have been designed to have your suburb locations, but also all of the structured data underneath there, which is useful for search engine optimization and for AI integration. And then there's a whole lot of different ways that you can show your About Us page, again, all of these are interchangeable. You can choose one of these, and you can choose between them. So, for example, if we went to, okay, there's our About page, our About Us page. So currently we have our About Us page with a banner at the top, and then we have our page content and our edit page template. So this would be editing the existing template. Or let's have a look at the edit page properties, and we'll go, let's change the design of this page. And we can choose About Us page, and let's say instead, let's do this one. And let's go save, edit, and layout. So now we've got a different design. So now we've got a brand new different design for us. So then if we go back to the About Us page, there we go. So now it's a different design. Similar but different. Okay, so with the design dashboard as well, one other thing that I really want to show you is the navigation. So here is your main menu, and here is, we'll just toggle over to your footer menu. You have total control over managing this. So if we look at, we can move things around. So say, for example, we don't want the sympathy menu item there. Okay, we'll remove it. So instead of home, occasions, flowers, about, delivery, contact, we might want to add, say, weddings. And we're going to link to a web page and weddings page. So then you can see that it's ready to be published changes. And then that goes through the process, and then this new menu will be live on the website. Nice and fast and nice and quick. Okay. All right. So look, that's it at the moment for the high level of the design dashboard. Over the coming weeks, we're going to be streamlining and adding, all based on your feedback. So thank you very much, and I'll speak to you soon.